We're back. It's
Yo,
Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat.
I think when you showed me the trailer, I don't know what it was. I was probably tired or something. I'm just like, ugh, this might not be good. I think I lower my standards nowadays when it comes to trailers. I'm just not. They always disappoint me. So I felt like, okay, when I'm watching the movie, yeah, I'm not gonna expect much. But my God, this is actually really good.
Did a good job advertising Johnny Cage, and they did not make him a damsel.
They did not.
I'm still not letting that go from our last podcast.
I don't remember much of the first one, the 2021. I don't know. It's like I think we said it was disappointing, or I did at least.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
I liked it fine for what it was. It was pretty much the Cole Young movie,
yeah. I
where
think
they,
I think that's
but
what it
they
is for
did.
me.
They at least were able to work with an ensemble cast in the places they could.
Yeah,
I definitely thought that my favorite character from the first movie was Sonya Blade, who had a who actually had a pretty amazing arc in that movie.
I can't remember much of the story in that one. It's
Basically, it's
I watched it once and that's it. I completely forgot about it.
Scorpion's descendant Cole Young, and finds out that he's part of the tournament,
Yeah,
and pretty much ends with him beating all the main bad guys, including Sub Zero, where Scorpion comes back and helps Cole
yeah,
in the
yeah,
fight.
yeah. I remember the Scorpion Sub-Zero stuff.
They at least kept Scorpion and Sub Zero true to how they were in the games, where they're rivals. Unlike the '90s movie where they're friends.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to tell when it comes to lore in the gaming franchise because they always reboot like more than four times, and that becomes canon now. Like, oh, they're aware like everything's changing. They put that in the story. It's just like sometimes they could be buddies, sometimes they're enemies. One is good, one is evil, sort of thing. So it's all just a big jumbled mess, basically.
And not to mention the games themselves had two soft reboots
They did, yeah,
where they reset the timeline, but are like establishing that everything in the previous game still happened, just in an alternate universe.
yeah. All just alternate universe stuff you've seen from other stuff. That's what they're doing. I think that's why they just want to make everything make sense. I guess that's what it is.
Yeah, and in this movie that we saw, they are trying to have things make sense.
A little bit, yeah.
So, do you want to start with the summary?
Yeah. I'll just say this. My complaints with 2021, I think it's just a build-up movie. I think it's for people who don't know jack shit about the games, just so they can get into it.
Like me
Th-
back in 2021.
I think, yeah. So maybe I'm just not too fond of that. But this movie, this should have been like the first movie. I don't care about all introductions. I don't care about story. Just give us characters fighting each other. That's all I want. And they delivered
Which,
with this movie.
oh yeah, they definitely did.
Yeah, this is what I wanted in the first one.
And now we got it.
Now we got it.
It
Thank you.
only took them 5 years.
I don't know why. I don't know if it was just delayed or I almost felt like they just scrapped it.
It was supposed to be released in October 2025, but the studio thought it would fare a lot better as a summer blockbuster.
Yeah, I think that's a good
Which,
choice.
after seeing the movie, I can definitely understand that decision.
Oh yeah. I don't know if it's broke box office. I didn't see anything like that, but I mean, I don't see a whole lot of people talking about it. That's just from me, but I'm sure like it's doing well. People are geeked about it. Hopefully, it gets the money back and maybe another sequel's on the way.
And it was definitely more worth it than seeing movies like Michael or The Mandalorian and Grogu.
I do not want to watch that. I do not want to watch Mandalorian and Grogu.
Here do I. I think we've established that we're more of like pre Disney Star Wars fans now.
Yeah,
But this
we're just
this
prequel
podcast,
lovers.
yeah, but this
They-
podcast isn't about Star Wars,
yeah,
so let's not get off topic too much.
yeah. This podcast knows we're just prequel lovers. We don't like anything else in Star Wars.
At least nothing by Disney.
At least, yeah. Okay, summary.
It actually starts with the backstory of Princess Katana
Yeah, we saw Katana as a kid.
and how Shao Kahn took over her homeworld.
I think that's technically the first fight, but it's more like an introduction. So it's Shao Kahn and King Jared. But even though it was like, it wasn't much, but I think it's just getting people to pay attention. And I was almost worried because it looked goofy, the fighting. Because, you get the typical jump in the air and it's in slow-mo. I was like, oh no. And then you get, like, stabbed in the chest, things like, I hope it's gonna get better than that, because I don't want just typical stab in the chest. I want gory shit. I want the Mortal Kombat gory stuff. But they did. They did. They did. Thank God. Thank God.
Yeah, that part where Katana's dad dies, they pull no punches. Like, this is a kid watching her father getting murdered by a tyrant that is taking over her realm and basically saying, "You are my daughter now."
I thought they're gonna make this like a Thanos and Gamora thing, but I don't know. They don't get too attached to each other, at least.
Not to say that Khan doesn't try, but
he tries. Yeah.
We see that that Katana is a lot better at betraying her adopted father than Gamora is.
Yeah.
Yeah, she minor spoiler for now, but she doesn't let him kill her.
Yep.
I can say that it's been 8 years since Infinity War.
That's been, yeah. They all know it by now.
I think Gamora's actress is done with MCU now, and she's busy doing more Avatar movies.
Yeah, I don't blame her.
Me neither.
She's good at being characters that are different colors.
And she also likes she's also good at playing characters in space, considering she played Uhura in Star Trek 2009.
Oh god, a lot of space characters.
Yep.
Alright, good for her. And then it cuts to Johnny Cage. We get to see Carl Urban as him. I didn't know that was Carl Urban, to be fair. He looks so unrecognizable.
Yeah, and it is relevant that we mentioned Star Trek 09 because he was the guy that was Dr. McCoy in Star Trek 09.
I recognize him from The Boys. From the beard.
Oh, he had a beard in that?
From The Boys, yeah. So, seeing him, I'm just like, he looks familiar, but I don't know who he is. Honestly, I feel like Carl Urban would have been a cool Kano if he had that beard from The Boys. I feel like a little miscast, but, it's whatever.
Yeah, and I don't know, in some ways his performance kind of reminded me of his performance as Dr. McCoy in Star Trek 09. You could tell that in Star Trek he was trying to emulate DeForest Kelley's portrayal as the original McCoy.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But I think here, since he's playing Johnny Cage, he's playing it more as somebody who was popular in the 90s, when they were a huge action star. And he seems to be portraying it as somebody who knows that they're not relevant.
Yeah.
Really just shows up to conventions because they have fans of their old work.
They could have made him annoying. Like, they could have given him, like, quippy one-liners like Deadpool, but thank God he didn't really do that. It was just a guy who keeps to himself, sort of thing. Like, if he's making jokes, he's only doing it for him, not for getting a reaction from others. I give it that.
They have him be funny in other ways.
He's funny. Good character. I still think he would have been a cool Kano. Maybe like Carl Urban and Josh Larson would switch roles. For me, at least, that would be
Maybe.
funny.
Honestly, I think his portrayal of Johnny Cage definitely is something I started liking even more as the movie went on. If that makes sense,
Oh, same here. Yeah.
I can
Uh,
see why they saved Cage for the second movie.
I don't know if it's just me. I always get Carl Urban confused with Andy Serkis. Maybe they just look alike.
You mean, you mean the motion capture Caesar Gollum guy?
I think you already know that. But yeah, those two look the same. I'm sorry, but they do. So I thought, oh, it's the Golem guy. Johnny Cage, Golem. But they did do a lot of
Gollum
the rings.
Cage.
They did do a lot of the rings reference towards the ending. Like there could be one ring, that sort of that liner, and then Johnny Cage would say,
Maybe
my precious."
hey, maybe if Cage wasn't called to the tournament, maybe he still would have been stuck being an irrelevant action star, and he would have held on to DVD copies of his old movies.
It would. Also, nice touch. Like his is called was it Citizen Cage? That's a neat touch.
Oh yeah,
Raiden went up to him. They just went. They got straight to the point. They said, "Hey, we need you for the tournament." I'm kind of glad they did
and
that.
after
I'm glad they didn't bullshit. They just went straight to it. Maybe to others they
yeah,
think
maybe,
it's rushed, but no. Like this is what we wanted. I just want to see the fight.
yeah, I mean they could have made a whole movie about him getting to there if they wanted to, but they didn't.
No,
And then
they.
after he has everything explained to him, and he's like, fuck that.
Yep.
Which that reaction is somewhat appropriate.
It makes sense. Yeah, like oh wait, people die in this? No, I don't want to do this. And then we get to Johnny Cage fighting Katana a little bit. Again, not the
Yeah,
best fight
where
in the
he,
movie. It's almost like Johnny Cage is defending himself, that sort of tactic.
well, I think that is how it was supposed to be. To where you have to remember he was he had gone to drink in a bar after this whole experience, and then
Yeah,
he got teleported because it was his turn to fight in the tournament,
yeah,
which sort of makes him realize that it's not a destiny he can just run away from.
yeah,
So definitely appropriate. And also, you have to remember that this isn't where he unlocks his full potential yet.
yeah. We know he doesn't get the superpowers yet. Yeah, he can still
It's
fight,
pretty,
but
pretty
he can still fight. He's just like running away from it, that sort of thing. He's not ready. That's it.
yeah. Meanwhile, Katana is ready to fight, and it's honestly interesting because they're pretty much the two main characters of the movie.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, it's yeah, they're the characters that the movie has the most focus on.
I didn't think there was a focus on one person. I thought it was just a group of them. But when it gets to the ending, I'm like, oh, it is about Johnny and Katana. Oh, okay.
They do at least remember that they have an ensemble.
At least, yeah.
Yeah, sort of like how the first movie focused on Cole Young, but remembered it had other characters
It
that
did,
were
yeah.
actually in the game.
A lot of them, yeah.
So yeah, so yeah, after uh, after Johnny Cage gets his ass kicked by Katana, we see Khan yelling, "Finish him!" And it's one of those endings to where the player, doesn't do the fatality and lets the defeated
Yeah.
player fall over.
Again, another neat touch. I like that they shoot it like you actually are playing the game, like a widescreen of the two fighting, and they're like, like standing still, sort of thing, or they're in your position. I don't remember if they did that in the first movie. In the 2021 though, I don't remember doing those sort of styles.
Not to this degree.
Yeah,
I mean, they still had their moments of fan service, but you could tell they were still finding their footing on how to make Mortal Kombat feel like Mortal Kombat on the big screen.
Yeah, I think that's what's missing. It's just the Mortal Kombat element, because this one, yeah, they went all out on it. The fighting, non-stop, the gore, it's there. Maybe it needs a little more, but that's just me. And
I think it did have plenty.
It did, yeah.
They'll probably up it for the third movie if there is a third movie. There probably will be.
Yeah. The fatalities are still great. Maybe like it's not too much blood. Like I don't know. I'm expecting like an explosion of blood, but that's just I don't know. Maybe it's just depending on the games.
Well, with what they were able to get away with, it looked amazing.
Yeah, maybe it's just a I don't know, some rules they can't do too much sort of thing for a rating. It's still great though.
Oh, definitely is. I would say that if I did have a problem with some effects, it'd probably be that I could tell that I could tell when there was a green screen at points, and that looked like it was a stage. But
Yeah,
that didn't take away from the movie too much.
not too much. Yeah, they used a lot of locations as well.
Yeah, so clearly they were using their budget on other things.
And then we get to after the Johnny Cage fight, there's Jax and he's fighting Jade. It's not too
Yeah,
bad.
that's right. It's Katana's adopted sister.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's what Nebula is to Gamora.
I think this is good. Like the fighting, you know, in those action movies, you get the actual fighting happening, but it cuts to the other characters doing something else stupid. And I'm like, no, it's taking me away from it. But no, it's back and forth fighting. Oh, these characters fighting, then it cuts to the other people fighting. Like you feel more engaged.
And they lived up to the combat.
It did, yeah. I think this is better fighting in this movie than the other one. I don't know if it's because they use like the actual Mortal Kombat movesets for the characters, so you kind of like recognize it, and I don't know, it flows perfectly. But sometimes it's not flawless. It's not flawless, but
Yeah, they definitely learned from the first movie and were able to listen to the fans and find their footing.
they did, yeah,
And you have to keep in mind that the last live action Mortal Kombat before the first in this reboot series was Annihilation, which everybody agrees is awful.
yeah.
What we're moving on to.
We moved on to Cole Young, and then he's fighting Shao Kahn.
Oh,
Pretty quick.
Yeah, at that point, Shao Kahn got the amulet, and
Basically
they
immortal.
and they basically had 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 like Liu Kang's brother. I'm trying to remember his name. Give me a minute.
I don't blame you. These are like hard names to remember.
Was it like Kun Lao or something?
Kung Lao, yeah, with the hat.
Yeah, Kung Lao. Yeah, he uses his
He's got
his
the
hat
hat, yeah.
to slit Raiden's throat and steal his powers for the amulet that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Khan has absorbs the powers from the amulet and fights Cole.
Oh.
And when Cole gives the finishing blow, he realizes that Khan is immortal, and then Khan kills Cole.
Yep. Really bloody too.
To which, because I was actually wondering, because I was actually wrong about the movie not having Cole Young in it when I saw trailers, because they decided to put Cole in it. I was actually wondering how they're gonna, have it be focused on characters like Johnny Cage.
Yeah.
So at first it's like, oh, they still have Cole Young to some capacity, but then they kill him off.
I'm actually okay with that.
Yeah, I mean,
There's
it
a
wasn't.
lot of people
It,
dying.
yeah,
A
it
lot
was
of
already established that people are going to die,
yeah,
and that no one has plot armor.
yeah. A lot of people
So,
died in this movie, and I'm all for it. And I don't care who dies, because you know
yeah.
what?
Plus, it wasn't done in a mean spirited way.
No, because it's fucking Mortal Kombat. Anything goes. You don't see it coming. And you know what? It doesn't matter who dies, because you know they have 50 more characters they can use in the next movie.
Yeah, that's right, because they brought back Kano.
They brought back Kano, yeah.
Yeah, bad guys brought back Kano because his body had the amulet. It's actually kind of funny because after pulling out the amulet from his pocket, they were like,
yeah.
we didn't have to bring him back after all.
I like that
Yeah, but
nobody wants him. Everyone's just annoyed by him.
yeah, they kind of they kind of started ignoring him after giving him a new eye.
Yeah. But he's a funny one.
Yeah, Kano is still Kano.
And then after the Cole Young death, we get another fight. We got Sonya Blade fighting Sindel. In this cool area, like in the pits, you know, with the spikes. I was like, okay, that's neat.
I think that actually happens. I think that actually happens when Cage is fighting Katana.
Oh, during it, oh.
Yeah, I think the Shao Kahn versus Cole Young fight happened when Liu Kang was fighting the resurrected Kung Lao.
You know what, there's a lot to remember. It's not even like a pacing issue, it's just a lot of characters in this movie.
Yeah, this is going to be something that we'll probably need to watch a second time to fully understand
Yeah.
because there is a lot.
I thought there was a lot. I thought they would keep
I,
Sindel, but nope, dead.
maybe
Oh,
she'll come back in a sequel,
and I
like
thought,
maybe some of the other characters.
yeah, they can bring them back. They explain that. Some of them are revenant. Some they just literally summon back. You know,
Yeah,
it's
like
not the end for
Kano.
them. Yeah, but
Also, what I am going to say about the Liu Kang versus Kung Lao fight, that was when I noticed the most how fake the green screen looked.
it's a bit distracting. But
Yeah, but they
uh,
still got the emotion on how Liu is having to fight his possessed brother,
yeah,
and as he's like, "Don't make me do this," and he makes him do this, and as Liu Kang trips Kung
yeah,
Lao over his own spiked hat, he says, "I promise I will save you."
but not today. But
Yep,
yes, they can bring them
not today.
back. I think that's what they're implying. Yeah, bloody brilliant scene too. Literally.
Yeah, while it's in the most fake looking green screen part of the movie, the that Sawblade death definitely made up for it.
It's all a big green screen mess, you know. They're in random locations all the time, so maybe it's more noticeable. I don't know, like maybe one or two settings it's real life, maybe like the jungle or something, or the forest. Maybe those
Two
are the only
locations.
times.
Okay, so
Who's next?
don't they go to that one realm after all the fighting and
Baraka?
yeah, I think so.
Yeah, they went to see Baraka.
Yeah, and who initially refuses to help until
Until Johnny.
and he's trying to uh, like say some stuff to motivate him, but all he does is piss him off,
I will
or he
say
accepts the fight.
I would just say this for Baraka, like the design, it looks weird. I don't know.
How can you talk with all those teeth?
The teeth, yeah, I don't know. It just looks weird. Like compared to the games, I don't know. Because the teeth in the movie, it looks like he's always smiling. And I don't really like the voice as well. Like it doesn't feel monstrous. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm
they
not crazy
clearly.
about it.
Yeah, I think with how the character was written in the movie, I think they were going for the more comedic approach.
Yeah. Like, what have they done to my boy?
I mean, I think they did get. I think there were a couple laughs in the audience when I was seeing it.
Yeah, it's just not
But
how I see
I,
Baraka. He's more like serious in the games.
I should really play the games at some point.
Yeah,
But I've tried out a couple of them.
like Baraka was so intimidating. I used him like towards the end of the MK1 tournament when he's fighting everyone. Like he has a good move set. But yeah, like the way he sounds in the games is so much better than the movie. You'll notice it. And maybe he
I'm sure
does.
I will.
Maybe it's like the same personality as Knuckles from the movies. He's not
Well, I
dumb.
can see that.
He's not dumb, but it's like he's new to things, that sort of thing, because he's from a different realm. What is this baseball thing you talk about? That sort of thing. He's not stupid.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
just a
that's
fish
what.
out of water.
Yeah. I think that's what they're doing for Baraka.
Although it's kind of funny how Cage initially thinks that that Baraka accepting the fight means that he's going to fight against Liu Kang, but then
Yep,
then Cage realizes that he's the one being challenged.
that was good.
See that he's scared about getting his ass kicked, which is ironic because he was calling Baraka the coward.
He was. Yep.
But then, like halfway through the fight, uh, he like uh, he like remembers what Raiden told him, and then puts on the sunglasses, and then starts getting the upper hand.
Yeah, because he said, "Oh, you are an actor, so to act," and that kind of like boosts his confidence. Yeah, fighting was good. I think that's up there, one of my favorite fights. Apart from running away, that sort of thing. Shush, kids, don't tell I'm hiding behind here. And then the kids point where he is. It's like, you guys. I do not want to see Baraka kids ever again. That's just messed up.
Yeah, I don't think we were ever meant to see how his species looked at as kids.
Yeah, I do not want to picture that. I guess it could be worse from the other characters.
It is good to know that Baraka got on with someone.
Ugh.
He's a lucky man.
Lucky him, I guess. Well, I guess there's a little break in between because we don't get like another fight for a while. I think it was more like trying to like start a plot, I guess. The whole plot is about the tournament. That's it. But then they're trying to like get characters together. They're trying to like get them into different locations. I think all I remember
Yeah,
was the scorpion scene in the forest. Actually, no. There's some stuff before then because they ran into Kano.
yeah, because they
Shao
actually
Kahn got Sonya Blade, and then
yeah
he killed off Jax. R.I.P. Jax.
yeah and before that they broke into the castle
Yeah, that's
because
it.
that's what they needed because they needed Baraka's help to get in, and uh, and Johnny Cage was like, I
Yeah,
promise to come back and finish your training.
yeah,
Yeah, because they're all friends after the fight.
yeah. I just never thought I'd see that from those two.
Yeah, they find the amulet, but they are having a hard time destroying it
Yeah,
because it's apparently like a like a Horcrux from Harry Potter at this point. What
almost
what
is.
is it?
Yeah,
what is it with bad guys in Warner Bros. Movies having an object that makes them immortal?
That's the only thing too. It's just easy for them, I guess.
Ah, yes.
But good on Liu Kang. Like he's has some of the best fighting styles ever. He's got the fire
Yeah, and he
powers
does.
and the kicking. It's all fun.
Yeah, he does hold his own during the fight against against Shao Kahn.
Yeah, only for a little bit, but even then, it was really good.
So yeah, they all fight, and they they lose, and Jax is killed.
I didn't think out of all the characters, Jax would die. I thought it'd be like, okay, one of the main characters they'll keep, but that's a surprise. But cool, I like that.
Yeah, because they already killed off Cole, who was the main focus of the first movie. So,
That's
because
interesting. Yeah,
yeah, if he dies, then anyone else could die. So, of course, they kill off Jax next,
it's
and
so
then
unexpected, but I love it.
yeah, and then Sonya and Liu Kang are summoned uh, to fight Shao Kahn
Yep.
in the final fight of the tournament, while the rest of the guys who are left meet up with Kano.
Yeah, Kano
Who,
just shows up out of nowhere,
yeah,
which is
he's like,
funny.
he's like, I want to say, I don't want Earth to die.
Yeah, that's it. I like
Yeah,
doing dumb, fun stuff on Earth.
yeah, he's yeah, they've made Kano a pretty neutral character.
They made him funny.
He seems to fight on the side that that he thinks will win.
Yeah, one of those. So yeah, it's Johnny Cage and Kano. They went to see Scorpion. They thought
Yeah,
because they're in the Nether Realm, but they're like, wait, this looks nice, and then it's just Scorpion holding back. And then when they said, oh, they brought back Sub Zero, then he got angry.
yeah,
We should also say Sub Zero is now Noob Saibot, just because he's more like a
yeah,
revenant.
yeah. They merged the characters
I guess that's the
where
biggest wow moment for Mortal Kombat
yep,
fans.
yeah, Scorpion's like he's probably thinking, how many times do I have to teach this lesson, Sub Zero?
So you get those fights going on in the Netherrealm, and then you get Shao Kahn fighting Katana and Sonya Blade. That one's alright, but it's only because Scorpion and Bihan was so much better.
Also, Khan gives Liu Kang a fatal injury that Kang can't come back from. This is the point where Kang says, says that it is someone else's destiny to defeat Khan, and his destiny is to rescue Kun Lao.
Yep. Of course, the Liu Kang and Kung Lao fight as well while that's happening.
Yeah, so
It's a lot to keep up with. You got Scorpion and Sub Zero, then you got Liu Kang and Kung Lao, then you get Sonya Blade and Katana and Shao Kahn, all duking it out.
yeah, because this is when Katana finally stands up to Shao Kahn
Yep.
after Liu Kang departs, and then we see that the score on how many people on each side are still left in the tournament, and we see that Katana has at this point fully switched sides and is now fighting
Yep.
Khan as
Just as an opponent.
as Johnny Cage, Scorpion, Kano, and Jade all work together to try to destroy the amulet and defeat Sub Zero.
Yeah,
Almost called him Scorpion.
yeah. The names sound so similar. Like sometimes I mix up Scorpion with Reptile. You know, it's weird. Like they didn't need Scorpion and Sub-Zero. To be fair, it's not like they're important to the movie. It's like if even if they weren't in the movie, this would still be a good movie. The characters do carry.
Well, they know how popular Scorpion and Sub-Zero are.
They do, yeah. I mean, they weren't in it for too long, so they weren't like the main focus. It was just
Yeah,
cool seeing them again. I think that's what people wanted to see.
as much focus as they needed.
Yeah. But come on, there's better characters than Sub-Zero and Scorpion. To me, at least. They're not even in my top 5 favorites. But yeah, it's cool seeing them fight again.
Yeah, definitely.
But like this big roster of characters, you know, you get the samurai fights, then you get the hand-to-hand combat fights, then you get the monster fights, then the big baddie fights. It's just all it doesn't feel like samey. It doesn't feel formulaic. It's all different characters, different styles. I think that's the best part. Like you don't get tired from the fighting. There's a lot of fighting, but you don't get tired because it's different characters. You're like, oh, I wonder how this person will fight. Oh, I wonder what's gonna happen with that person. It doesn't feel like the same person doing the same moves.
And they all and they pretty much let everybody have a turn.
Literally,
And
yeah.
and they do have moments where it's where they're not fighting and just letting the audience have a breather.
I think there was a big brief in between. I don't know. I felt a little bored, like I was on my phone for a little bit, but it's only because not much was going on. They was just trying to get to one place to the other, but it picks up right after.
Yep, that's how it is.
And that's it. So Katana won. Um, everything was fine.
And yeah, and they also destroyed the amulet so that Katana could kill Shao Kahn.
Yep.
Where yeah, it's a point where where Johnny says, "For the first time, I feel like I'm Johnny fucking Cage," and he finally is able to unlock his powers and give the final blow that destroys the amulet.
Yep.
And then Khan realizes that the amulet's destroyed and he's mortal again. And
Katana barely survived.
yeah, and yeah, Khan put up a fight, probably more motivated than ever to kill his adopted daughter, so he could still have a chance to recreate the amulet and become immortal again.
Mm.
But that ultimately fails, and she kills him and saws his head up.
You know, I almost thought. I'm surprised I almost thought this. I almost thought Katana died. Because I'm like, because of all these characters dying, and they could have kept Shao Kahn in the next movie. It's like, maybe it's just to prove to people, like, oh, anything can happen, you know? It's just like playing a game in real life. Like, it's not always about the heroes winning, that sort of thing. But nope, she wakes up and kills him. I was like, alright, fine. It would have been a cool thing, but yeah, that probably pissed a lot of people off.
Yeah, and we'll have to. They obviously probably want to have the third movie show what she does as queen of her realm.
Yep. Queen
So
Katana.
I'm honestly fine with the direction they did go.
Yeah. I didn't think I would care for Katana. I don't know if it's because of Melina in the first one. I was like, oh, man, it's gonna be a one-note character, but no, she was good. And you see Johnny Cage sitting with Baraka, telling fake stories.
Oh yeah, because Johnny Cage kept his promise.
He kept his promise.
Yeah, and he's telling Baraka and Baraka's kids. Yeah, I guess we need to see those creatures again.
Yeah, and then everyone shows up. It's like, we need your help. And then it ends there.
Yeah, it's like maybe I took a couple of liberties with the story.
I think it
And
ends there. I don't think there's an after credits. I don't know.
yeah,
From
yeah,
from when I was watching it, I didn't see anything.
yeah. When Ice Wizard and I were watching the movie, we stayed for the whole credits to see if there was something. There was nothing, which honestly is kind of refreshing. Just
Yeah, it
yeah,
does have to rely
they know
on teasers.
yeah, it knows that's not Marvel and doesn't have to have a mid or post credits and just let the story in there for now. And we'll
Yeah,
see how the characters are in another 5 years.
yeah. I don't know if it's because maybe they're just testing the waters. Maybe they don't know if this would do well, so they don't want to tease anything yet. I think that's what it is.
Probably.
Probably, yeah. I was expecting something, but no, that's fine.
Guess not.
But yeah, I had a lot of fun with this movie.
Me too.
It's a bit obvious with the CG and the green screens, but I think the fighting made up for it. This is literally what we wanted. Watching the
Yeah,
tournament,
yeah.
and
We won combat, and we got combat.
we got Kombat, we got the tournament, a lot of fighting. It was great. A lot of gore, a lot of deaths. It was good.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
good.
Give it about an 8 out of 10.
Yeah, I say 8 on a good day. I don't know if it's something I would go back to maybe like one more time.
I'll probably
It's-
stream it.
yeah, maybe if it was on TV, I would watch it again, or I'll watch the fight scenes. Because like, there's not too many characters that are my mains. Still no Ermac yet. But it's like, yeah, whatever.
They could always be saving those for MK3.
They could, yeah. Because they have a lot they could do. They have a lot of characters. And they can bring old characters back. They can just bullshit saying, oh, I summoned him again. You know,
Yeah, with how how the Mortal Kombat 2 ended, maybe they're setting up some of the characters who were killed in this movie to come back in the sequels.
they could, yeah. They could bring back, they could use the robots. Sector, Cyrax, Smoke. They can get Ermac in. They can bring back Goro, maybe. Well, they have a
Yeah,
fuck ton of characters.
they could find a place for all of them.
Yeah. Noob Saibot again. Rain. Reptile, maybe. There's a lot of characters. Then they'll do an end game fight. Yeah, as good as
Yeah,
this movie is, sorry, go on.
yeah, and then they'll have their post-end game era like Marvel.
Yeah, this movie is too good. I feel like the Street Fighter movie will suck. I feel like that's gonna happen.
Honestly, I feel like we needed this after the disappointment of the Mario Galaxy movie.
We needed this, yeah.
You mind if I say in the thumbnail better than the Mario Galaxy movie?
Yeah, yeah, go on.
Yeah, I'm doing that for a thumbnail. I'm making it right now.
Because this is a hot mess, but in a good way. The story is all over the place, but I don't think that's the point. It's just the characters, it's about the fighting. Because literally, that's what the games are. You don't play the games for the story, you just want to beat the characters up. That's the point. Like, the story is there, but it's not the highlight. That's just an added bonus. All it is like you bring your friend over, play Mortal Kombat, you fight each other. That's it. You have fun with it, and that's what we're doing here. We're watching it. We're watching them beat the shit out of each other and see all the guts and blood, and it's great. Mario, no.
Yeah, Mario, go fuck yourself. Or at least stop teaming up with Illumination to do your movies.
Stop it. Get some help.
and stop using it as an excuse to tease Star Fox. You don't need to
Yeah,
make a movie just to help out Star Fox.
yeah.
And also, Star Fox, please stop. Please stop remaking Star Fox 64 and give us something. Give us something else.
Give us something new. We're hungry here. It's
Uh,
been 84 years.
remake Adventures and
Anything,
have it.
yeah.
Yeah, make it feel more like Star Fox.
Nintendo, what have you done? Street Fighter, I'm a bit nervous. I still want like the campy, fun, silly Street Fighter like Mortal Kombat. Just have fun with it, but at the same time, I don't know because the fighting is so good in this one.
We'll just have to see how that turns out.
I know, yeah.
Let's just hope that they don't try too hard to compete with the Mortal Kombat movies. I know that they had. I know that Mortal Kombat had a head start. They can still make it fun.
Yeah, I mean, they finished production anyway, so we're just waiting now.
Yeah, we'll see you guys in October when it comes out.
Yeah, we've still got a long way to go. When's that Sonic movie coming out? Is it this year or
March
next year?
March 2027.
Oh, okay. I still don't know what they're gonna do with that one, because yeah, they said Amy will be in it, and there's some Metal Sonics as well. We don't know the story yet. It's still too early.
They're pretty much gonna make it the Sonic CD movie. Also, Jim Carrey is gonna be in Sonic 4.
Yeah,
They really know how to appease him to keep coming back. And
good for him.
apparently, and Keanu Reeves is gonna be reprising his role as Shadow.
Oh, that'll be interesting. Because you're like 4 movies in, and they're slowly like adding new characters, not like Mario. But at the same time, it's like, oh, because they keep using the same characters. I feel like using Eggman again would be a bit boring if he's the baddie. Because there's Metal Sonics, it's like, okay, but he's not like, it's an army of them. It's not like they're going to be the main focus of an antagonist. I feel like someone's going to control them. I don't know. We know it's not Eggman yet. It's got to be someone else. But if Shadow is in this, cool. This would be a cool opportunity to like throw in Black Doom. That would be fucking awesome. And it's completely different from the other characters as well. Get another baddie, get like Chaos in it. That would be cool with the effects.
Sounds like it would be.
With Chaos, yeah, and then Perfect Chaos with the big monster. Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah, it'd be. Although it is weird because they had they already did the Adventure 2 adaptation. But
They
hey,
did that, yeah.
if they're going to take elements from Adventure 1, guess who would be in the movie? I'll give you a hint. He's purple, and his favorite thing is his pet frog.
Please, movie.
Give us the Big the Cat movie. He needs to save his froggy.
Please, 4 movies in. Why can't we see him yet? You know what? They could go on that spin-off route. They could make a standalone Shadow movie, and that would work. You can do Shadow with Black Doom. Sonic can be in it as well. They could fight. Chaos can be in it. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. We still need Silver. Still waiting on Silver. But like, they're not revealing anything yet for the 4th movie. I feel like they're gonna throw in one more character, and it would all make sense for the story. So I'll say Black Doom if Shadow is coming back. Black Doom or Silver. They could make Silver a baddie until he becomes nice in the end.
Yeah, just like in Sonic 06.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's about it.
That's about it. See ya.
Goodbye, guys.